Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving deep into something I know a lot of you are thinking about.
Oh, yeah.
Starting a business right from home. We've got some amazing tips and stories coming up.
From people who've actually done it.
Yeah, made it work. It's a dream for so many.
To be your own boss, set your own hours.
Exactly. And this deep dive, it's going to give you the know-how to make it happen.
That's fantastic. You know, just the fact you're here listening already puts you ahead.
How so?
Many people just dream about it.
They never take that first step.
But you're taking action, seeking out knowledge. That's huge.
I like that perspective.
Yeah.
So it's not enough to just daydream about being an entrepreneur.
Nope. Got to do something about it.
And one thing that helps, I think, is picturing it.
Oh, visualizing.
Yeah. What would your day look like running this business? What impact would you make?
Such a powerful exercise. Some even suggest writing it down.
Really?
Yeah. Like my ideal day, wake up at whatever time you want.
Okay, so no more alarm clock set by someone else.
Exactly. How you work, the freedom you have, it keeps you focused on that goal.
I love it. But let's say we've got that dream in mind. What skills do we actually need?
To run a business.
Yeah.
Especially from home. Good news is, most of these you can learn.
Oh, so no one's born knowing all this stuff.
Nope. Communication, though, that's key. Especially convincing folks to pick your product.
Over the competition.
Right. You got to explain why yours is the best. And you got to understand the market, too.
Like who my customers are.
Yeah. What's hot right now, how things change. It's not just about having a great product.
It's about knowing how to sell it.
And to WE. And since so much is online now, got to be tech savvy.
Websites, social media, all that.
You got it. Those are becoming must-haves. But also...
Don't tell me.
Hard work, dedication, the old-fashioned stuff still matters.
Can't escape that, can we?
Building a business takes effort, especially from home, juggling things. Got to be ready to put in the time.
To hustle. So let's say we're ready to work. We have an idea. How do we know if it's any good?
Testing it out. That's where things get exciting. First, got to know your target customer.
Who am I selling to?
Exactly. What do they need? What do they like? Will they actually buy what you're offering?
Makes sense. But how do I figure all that out?
Research. Look around. Talk to people. Then, got to check out your competition.
Other businesses doing similar stuff?
Right. What are they good at? What could they improve? It's like detective work.
I like it. Getting those clues.
It leads you to your unique selling proposition. What makes you different?
Why should someone choose ME over everyone else?
Bingo. From my own experience, starting my first business, I was selling phone cases.
Okay, lots of those around.
Tons. But I noticed many charged extra for cash-on-delivery orders.
So people had to pay more if they wanted that option.
Yeah. I made mine free. Meant slightly higher prices overall, but...
That became your hook.
Exactly. People loved it, and it set me apart. So now we've tested the idea, ready to work.
How do we build a brand? Something people trust and remember.
Branding. It's like giving your business a personality. Choosing a memorable name.
One that reflects what you do.
And has room to grow. Then the logo, visually representing you, and a tagline.
A short, catchy phrase, right?
You got it. Summing up what you offer. Think of big brands like Tata. They've built this reputation.
For quality, reliability.
Right. That feeling carries over to everything they sell. It's that brand story.
Connecting with customers on a deeper level.
People love stories. They want to see the human side of business. So think what makes you special.
What do I believe in? What's my story?
Weave that into your brand. Now we got to talk social media. Every business needs that online presence.
It's unavoidable these days, huh?
Pretty much. Social media is so powerful for reaching people, growing your business.
But where do you even start?
It's about content people actually want to see.
Like what? Give me examples.
Helpful tips, behind-the-scenes peeks at your work, reviews from happy customers.
Showcasing the good stuff.
And you need a plan. A content calendar keeps you organized, posting regularly.
Content calendar. Got it. What else is crucial?
Finding the right audience. Who's most likely to be into what you offer?
Where do they hang out online?
Exactly. Engage with them there.
Yeah.
And be consistent. Post regularly so they don't forget you.
Stay top of mind. Okay, what about getting the products themselves, especially starting small?
Finding good deals. This is where planning meets adventure.
Sounds fun.
Look for reliable wholesalers, online or at markets. Selling clothes, jewelry.
Yeah.
Connect directly with the makers. Might get even better prices that way.
Cutting out the middleman.
Often, yes. But don't be afraid to negotiate with wholesalers either. Every penny counts.
And when it comes to how much you leakage to buy.
Especially starting out, variety over quantity. Test the market, see what sells.
Don't want to be stuck with tons of stuff nobody wants. Speaking of money.
Pricing, super important. Got to make profit, attract customers, keep the business going.
So many factors to balance.
Start by calculating the true cost of your product, not just what you paid for it.
There's more.
Shipping, packaging, running your business, it all adds up.
Okay, so factor all that in. Then what?
Consider how much your target customer is willing to pay. And remember,
If I offer amazing service, I can charge a bit more.
you got it. Value for money. Now you've got these great products, how to make them look amazing online.
Product photography, that's got to be key.
It can make or break you online, but good news is you don't need fancy stuff.
Really?
Natural lighting is your best friend. Simple backdrops, props that go well with the product.
I like it. Keeping it simple.
Take photos from different angles, learn some basic editing. There are even free apps.
Like having a mini photo studio at home. This is great.
So we've got photos, branding, social media, ready to open that online store.
How do we choose the right platform? There are so many.
Tons. Look for one that's easy to use, connects with payments, shipping,
Okay, streamlining the process.
and offers marketing tools. Shopify, WooCommerce, you can Tottenham are popular choices.
Lots of options out there.
Each has pros and cons, so do your research. Find what fits you. And finally, shipping.
Getting those products to happy customers.
Shipping can be tricky, but it doesn't have to be. Platforms like ShipRocket and Picker help tons.
How so?
Figuring out costs, comparing carriers, printing labels, even getting discounts.
Like your shipping assistants.
Exactly. They take away stress so you can focus on other parts of your business.
This is amazing. We've covered so much already. It's like a crash course in running a business from home.
And we're just getting started. You've taken a big step by learning all this, and now it's time to put it into action.
Yeah, it is a lot to take in. I feel a little overwhelmed, to be honest.
I understand that, but remember, building a successful business takes time. You don't have to have all the answers right away. Just start taking those first steps.
Okay, one step at a time that feels more manageable.
Exactly. Speaking of steps, let's go back to shipping for a minute.
Okay, back to shipping.
Figuring out those costs can be a bit tricky.
Yeah, all that talk about weight and size and delivery times, it's a lot.
I know it can seem like a lot, but it's all about understanding those terms. So first up, package weight and size.
Okay, those matter.
Definitely. Heavier or larger packages usually cost more to ship. Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. What else matters?
Where you're shipping to.
Yeah.
Shipping across the country is going to be more expensive than shipping within your city.
Okay, that's pretty obvious.
Right. And then you have delivery speed. Do you want it there fast? Express shipping is your friend, but it costs more.
So if I can wait a bit.
Standard shipping is usually cheaper.
So many options.
Yeah.
It's like a puzzle figuring all this out.
It can feel that way, but remember those shipping platforms we talked about? They're like puzzle solvers. They'll calculate the costs for you based on all those factors we just talked about.
So they take the guesswork out.
Exactly. And some even offer discounts if you ship with certain carriers.
Okay, good to know. Anything else we should keep in mind for shipping?
Choosing a reliable shipping partner is super important. You want a company that's consistent and has good customer service. You want your packages to arrive on time and in one piece.
Right, because if a package is late or damaged,
It reflects badly on your business.
and we don't want that. Okay, so we've got shipping figured out.
More or less.
Now let's talk marketing. Where do we even start with that?
Okay, marketing. It's a big one.
It feels huge. There are so many options, so much information. It's easy to get overwhelmed.
You're telling me. But really, marketing boils down to one thing, spreading the word about your awesome business.
Okay, but how do you do that effectively?
Well, let's think back to our discussion about building a brand.
Right, we talked about having a good name, a logo, a tagline, a story people connect with.
Now it's time to share that story with the world.
Okay, I like that. How do we share it effectively, though?
One of the most powerful tools for home-based businesses, social media, it's all about connecting with your audience where they already are online.
Social media. Okay, but how do we choose the right platform? There are so many.
This is where knowing your customer really comes in handy. Are they on Instagram? Are they in Facebook groups? Maybe they spend all their time on YouTube.
So we go where our customers are.
Exactly. No need to be on every single platform, just the ones where your people are.
Got it.
And remember, social media is all about building relationships. Don't just focus on selling your products.
Okay, so how do we use it?
Provide value. Share glimpses into your process. Answer questions. Engage with your followers.
Like building a community.
Exactly. When people feel connected to you and your story, They're more likely to become loyal customers.
That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we need to be on the right platforms and be engaging. What about the actual content we post? What kind of stuff should we be sharing?
This is where your creativity comes in. Think about what your ideal customer would find interesting or helpful. If you're selling skincare products, maybe share some tips for a good skincare routine, or talk about the natural ingredients you use.
Show off our expertise.
Exactly. And don't be afraid to experiment. Use photos, videos, stories, even polls or quizzes. See what your audience likes and keep doing more of that.
So pay attention to what works.
Right.
Okay, we've got some content ideas. How do we make sure people actually see it? I mean, there's so much stuff online already.
That's true. It's a busy world out there, but consistency is key. Create a content calendar and schedule your posts in advance.
Content calendar again. Staying organized is key, huh?
Absolutely. Especially when you're working from home, it's easy to get distracted. Having systems in place for your content, for shipping, for managing your money can make all the difference.
I'm starting to see that. Okay, so we're rocking social media, sharing great content, building a loyal person, following any other marketing tips you can share.
One that's often overlooked but can be really effective: influencer marketing.
Influencer marketing, what's that?
It's about partnering with people who have a big online presence and can influence your target audience.
So people with lots of followers.
Pretty much. They might have a popular blog, a huge Instagram following, a YouTube channel, all about your niche.
So we're basically tapping into their audience.
Exactly.
Okay.
You could send them free products to try and review or collaborate on a sponsored post or video. You could even set up an affiliate program where they earn a commission for every sale they send your way.
So we're leveraging their credibility and reach to get the word out.
You got it. But it's important to choose influencers who align with your brand values and whose audience overlaps with your target market.
Yeah, it has to be a good fit. Any other marketing strategies you'd recommend?
One that's often dismissed as old-fashioned but is still super effective: email marketing.
Email marketing, really? I thought that was a thing of the past.
It might seem that way, but it's one of the most direct ways to reach your customers and build those all-important relationships.
Okay, I'm intrigued. How do we make email marketing work for us?
Start by building an email list. Offer something valuable like a discount code, a free ebook, or exclusive behind-the-scenes content in exchange for people's email addresses.
So give them a reason to sign up.
Exactly. Then you can use email to stay in touch, send regular newsletters with helpful tips, product updates, special promotions. You can even send personal notes just to show your appreciation.
Keep our brand in their inbox.
Right. And email can be a powerful tool for boosting sales, too. You can announce new products, offer limited time discounts, even remind people about items they left in their shopping cart.
Wow, email marketing is a whole strategy in itself.
It is. It's a great way to complement your social media efforts and build a stronger connection with your customers.
This has been awesome. We've gone from just thinking about a home-based business to having a real plan for success.
You've absorbed so much information. It's inspiring to see your passion.
I'm feeling ready to get started. Any last bits of wisdom before we wrap up?
Here's something to consider as you begin this journey. Knowledge is powerful when it's shared.
I like that. What do you mean by that?
Think about it. You've learned so much from hearing others' experiences. What if you paid it forward?
You mean help other people starting businesses?
Exactly. Connect with others on the same path.
Build a community.
Exactly. Support each other. Learn from each other's wins and challenges.
Having a network makes it less scary and way more fun.
Absolutely. You might even inspire someone to take that first step and make their dream happen.
Powerful stuff. We started exploring the world of home-based businesses, and now we're ending with a call to action. Share this knowledge and empower others.
That's entrepreneurship at its best. Building a business and a community, making a positive impact, one dream at a time.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Remember, you have what it takes to succeed. Believe in yourself, take action, and never stop learning. We'll see you on our next adventure.